morning, Miss Marsha. My name is Ira and I am from CBN TV. Thank you for taking the time to be here.
Hello, good morning. My name is Marsha and I'm a writer.
On this occasion, I have several questions for you about your experience as a book author. First question, when did you realize you wanted to be a writer?
I realized that I want to be a writer because I thought to myself, I love to write. And people around me always said that I'm a good writer. Then the idea to become a writer just popped out to my head.
How long does it take for you to write a book?
Depends on my mood, honestly. Because to write a good book, I need a great mood as well. Sometimes it took a month or more, maybe.
Where do you get your information or ideas for your books?
Well, from what I see every day and what people talk about around nowadays.
What kind of research do you do and how long do you spend for researching before beginning a new book?
Well, I do my research based on what I will write. If I want to write a romance book, then I will do my research about a couple or my parents' love story.
When did you write your first book and how old were you?
I wrote my first book when I was 11 years old. I wrote about a horror story at my old house.
How many hours a day do you write?
I spend 5 until 6 hours to write on one day.
Does writing exhaust you?
Not really, because when you really love what you were doing, you will never get tired of doing, honestly.
What's the hardest thing about writing characters from the opposite sex?
It was quite hard, honestly, because I don't really know much about men, right? So I basically asked from my brother about men's knowledge. That's how I write about opposite sex.
What's the hardest scene to write?
The hardest scene that I write in a book is action scene.
Do you read your book review?
Yes, of course, I do read them occasionally on my free time.
How do you deal with bad or good ones?
I deal with the bad ones greatly, because that's how I will correct myself in the future.
If you didn't write, what would you do?
If I didn't write, I probably will be a businesswoman.
Does your family support your career as a writer?
Yes, they supported me 100%.
What inspires you the most when you write a book?
A lot of me, my friends, my idols. That's it.
Last question. Do you often run out of ideas and how you handle it?
I run out of ideas sometimes, every day. But how do I handle it if I run out of ideas? I watch YouTube, trying to get an idea from there, or Google something, or maybe go outside.
That's all for today. Thank you so much, Miss Marsha, for joining us today. Have a nice day.
Yeah, you're welcome. And thank you so much too. Have a nice day too.